Okay, this is what I like to call the worst, most self-indulgent video I've ever made in my entire life. So I like to call this video, I give you a Utaite I think you should listen to based on your favorite A3 character because I think it's funny. And also okay, you know what, no. To explain, I have been into Utaites since like middle school. I am now a sophomore in college, about to be a junior in college. So it's been a very, very long time since I joined this hell on earth that is the Utaite fandom. So I thought I'm gonna combine my two favorite things ever, which is Utaites and A3, and I'm gonna tell you what Utaite you should listen to based on your favorite A3 character. I'm not really qualified, but I think I'm slightly qualified, and that's all that counts. Disclaimer, this is not at all based on the vocals of the character and the vocals of the Utaites. Like, you're gonna notice that none of the voices match up, and that was not the intention. These are not meant to be like, oh, this sounds like XYZ character, because it's not going to. I can guarantee it. Okay, starting off with Sakia, I gave him Again just because I think Again has this very specific energy that matches up really perfectly with Sakia. He's got that I don't know, he's got like protag energy, and then there's Sakia who's the protag, so that's why I did it. There's really no other reason, just protag energy. Okay, I thought it fit. Leave me alone. I gave Masumi Araki only because I think Araki does, well, like his name kind of implies, he does a lot of rock, and I really, really like him. So I thought, oh my god, if you like Masumi, there's a good chance you like rock music to some degree, meaning you might like J-rock, meaning you might like Araki. Plus, I just think, like, Araki is someone that Masumi would listen to. Also, on a totally unrelated note, whoever on my Twitter timeline has the Masumi Utaite, like, headcanon agenda going on, I hope they know that they're, like, my favorite person in the world, and I wish they would talk about it more on the timeline, because it's my favorite thing. That's a side rant, though. I gave Suzuru Maruguri because Maruguri has, honestly, he has just some guy energy, and then Suzuru is just some guy, and it literally just worked out. It is because they both give me just some guy energy, and like genuinely nothing else. I'm sorry, I don't have more to say. Okay, I gave Itaru Gel only because, okay, trust me on this one. If you like Itaru, you're this very specific type of person to me. And that very specific type of person would also like Gel from Strawberry Prince, which is why I'm giving you Gel. Listen to Gel, and you'll like him, and you're gonna be like, wow, she was right. I don't know why I was right, but I was right. Trust me. Just trust me. Okay, I gave Citron Underbar. I'm just gonna let you listen to the song and guess why. I gave Chikage Shima from USSS only because, like, okay, you know what, no, this is just a trust me on this one, because, like, I just think if you like Chikage, you're gonna like Shima, because Shima kind of feeds into that like weird spy thing, and the only thing I really care about Chikage is the whole spy subplot, and therefore I'm gonna apply that to you because I don't know what else there really is to like about Chikage. I'll be honest with you guys. Alright, moving on to Summer Troop, I gave Tama Norastri again. I think this is just a really fitting one. Norastri has this very specific energy, I feel like, and I feel like it's a very good Tenma energy where it's a little silly, a little goofy, but it's also very earnest and really nice. And okay, this is kind of just a little love mail session because I never talk about Tenma, but like seriously, they match up. Please listen to Norastri. I really think if you like Tenma, you'd really like him. Okay, so I gave Yuki Sylvana just because, like, this is kind of just another, just trust me on this one, guys, because, like, I don't know, I think if you like Yuki, you'd like Sylvana. I don't really have a reason for it. It's just kind of how I think. I hope I'm right. Okay, so I gave Muku Yukimi, which, for absolutely no reason, Yukimi is definitely not one of my top favorite Utaites. No, not at all. But really, I think if you like Muku, you'd really like Yukimi. Yukimi has a really nice voice and sings some really good songs. And trust me on this one, I really do think if you like Muku, you'd like Yukimi. I gave Misumi Stun Gun. This one kind of was a vocal thing, not because they sound similar, but just because I think if you like Misumi, you're really gonna like the energy Stun Gun tends to sing with. He has this very specific, like, I don't know, vocal fry is the word for it, but he's got this very specific energy that he sings with that I just think if you like Misumi, you'd really enjoy. If you like Kazunari, I think you'll like Kashitara Ito, and that is totally not because... Okay, let me explain my thought process for this one because it's kind of funny. So, if you like Kazunari, there's a good chance you're gonna like Toma from Paradox Live, and if you like Toma from Paradox Live, then you know his voice actor is Kashitara Ito, like the Utaite. Therefore, if you like Kazunari, I think you like Kashitara Ito. I gave Kumin Root from Strawberry Prince because I think if you like Kumin, you're gonna like the energy that Root tends to sing with, because he has this very specific energy and this very specific cover style that fits Kumin to a fucking T. And now we get a visit to Autumn Troop, yay! If you like Banry, I think you'll like Va. He is from a newer-ish group called Night A, and I just again think his vocal energy really matches up with the energy that Banry stans specifically have. Not Banry himself, but his fans, because you guys have this energy to you. Yeah, that's what we'll go with. This is one of those ones where I don't really have a reason, but if you like Juza, I think you like Ryokun. Maybe it's because I think if you like Juza, you're probably very, very sad. I've never met a Juza stan who wasn't really, really sad and depressed, so I think you'll like Ryokun because he sometimes sings really sad and depressing songs, and he has a nice voice to match, so. If you like Taichi, I think you'll love Anku. This is one of my favorite matches of things I've done yet. I just think so hard that if you like Taichi, you will love Anku's voice, because his voice and his energy perfectly matches Taichi, like to a T, and it's so good, and I think you would so very much enjoy it. I ran out of breath there. If you like Ami, I think you'll like Invader T, just because Invader T has a really nice, really solid, really easygoing energy, and because of that, I think you'll like him if you like Ami, because Ami also has that energy. Yeah. I forgot how words worked there, but trust me on this one. If you like Sakyo, I think you'll like Moldio. It's not because his design has glasses, that really was, yeah, that's actually the only reason, kind of. But also Moldio has a fun energy, and I think Sakyo stans need that fun energy, so that one's for you guys. And if you like Azumi, I think you'll like Evadot, because Evadot sings like he's still in his emo phase or punk phase from middle school and he never grew out of it. And Azumi gives me the energy of a kid who's currently in his little emo little punk phase. Nothing's wrong with that, good for him, he deserves it. But like, that's why I think if you like Azumi, you'd like Evadot. And finally on to Winter Troop, yay! Even further yay, but if you like Samugi, I think you'll like Shiun, because Shiun, again, has a very specific vocal energy that perfectly matches Samugi, I think. So, I definitely think if you're a Samugi stan, you should listen to him. If you like Tasuku, I think you'll like Sanbu. However, when I was making this list, I didn't realize Sanbu on his actual channel only had literally 8 videos, I think. I thought he had more, because he does have more covers. They're just all on the Monopalette album, which is the group he's a part of. So if you go to his channel, you're not gonna find much, but I swear if you like Tasuku, I think you'll like him. If you like Hisoka, I think you'll like Marsh, and that's because March? I'm actually not sure how you're supposed to say it. But he has this very specific, really soft, really nice, really just mellow vocal energy that I think perfectly matches Hisoka. So I think if you like Hisoka, that means you usually like sadder, softer things. So I think you'll like someone whose voice is very sad and very soft. If you like Kamei, I think you'll like Gero, and that's because Gero has a lot of energy, it's very high pitched, it's very fun, it's very up there, and so is Homere, which is why I definitely think if you like Homere, you'd like Gero. If you like Azuma, I think you'll like Soma. Soma has that nice, I can't think of the word for it, but he's got that really nice voice that I think Azuma stans would eat up. So trust me on this one, go listen to Soma. I think you'll enjoy it. And finally, if you like Guy, I think you'll like Shoes, and that is because every single song Shoes has ever released, I swear to God, it sounds like it should be played in a bar. So I think if you like Guy, hypothetically, you'd like his bar, and therefore you'd like music that he could play in his bar, and that's why I'm giving him Shoes.
Identity それは思考のアイデンティティアイデンティティうなれ君一人のせい